Danny Wiley,
Present.
Charlie Ramirez,
Here.
Jonathan Laraga,
Present.
Romeo Robles, Rafael Munguia,
Present.
Luis Madrigal, Andy Castro, Guadalupe Cano. We have a quorum.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to excuse the absentees.
I'll second that. Second. Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the motion carries. Public testimony, anybody signed up? Don't look like it.
No one has signed up, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, we go on the approval of the minutes of March the 27th, 2023.
Chairman, if there aren't any questions, I'll make a motion to approve last
I'll-
meeting's minutes.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the motion carries. Public hearing.
Good evening, Laura Fonseca, Planner One for the City of Pharr. And I have one item to present to you, and this is a conditional use permit. Taqueria Tepeque Express has filed with the Planning and Zoning Commission a request for a conditional use permit to allow the sale of alcohol beverages for an on-premise consumption in a general business district. The property is legally described as being 0.041 acres, more or less, out of Lot 2, Hacienda Santa Lucia subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property's physical address is 701 East Nolana Loop, Suite number 3A. The property is currently zoned General Business District C. The adjacent zoning is General Business District C to the east and west. The property to the north is zoned Residential Multifamily High Density, R MFHD. The property to the south is zoned Agricultural and/or Open Space District, AO. Their area is generally designated for commercial in the land use plan. Police, fire, Police Chief, Fire Department, Code Compliance, and Health and Development Services are recommending approval of the conditional use permits. 16 letters surrounding property, 16 letters in the surrounding property owners were notified of the request by letter on March 24th, 2023, and a legal notice was published in the Advance News Journal on March 22nd, 2023. Staff received no response to the letters or the legal notices. Development Services is recommending approval of the conditional use permit to allow the sale of alcoholic beverages for on-premise consumption in the General Business District C, subject to the applicant and site being in compliance with all city ordinance and city development department requirements. And this item is scheduled to go before City Commission meeting on April 17th, 2023 at 4 p.m.
No applicant comments. Nobody here, huh?
No, sir.
This item requires a public hearing. Anybody that lives in the affected area signed up to speak on this item?
No one signed up, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, we'll close the public hearing. Open up the item for board discussion. No discussion? Okay, we'll close the board discussion. Open up the floor for a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
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 All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the motion carries.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Good evening. My name is Anaís Salicerio, Planner 2 for the City of Pharr. Tonight, we have two items for your recommendation. Item number 1, Emilio Milo Salinas, PE, representing Blue Man Investments LLC, has filed with the Planning and Zoning Commission a request for a change of zone from Agricultural and/or Open Space District AO to Limited Industrial District LI in order to develop and construct some buildings and a parking facility. The subject site is located on the northeast corner of South Veterans Boulevard and West Military Highway and has a physical address within the 10,400 block of South Veterans Boulevard. The property is legally described as being 17.425 acres, more or less, out of Lot 6 and Lot 7 out of re-subdivision of Klausner Subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property fronts South Veterans Boulevard, a 100-foot minor arterial that runs north and south with a posted speed limit of 30 to 45 miles per hour, as identified in the City of Pharr's thoroughfare plan. The property was zoned agricultural and/or open space district AO upon annexation on February 20th, 2023. The properties to the north, east, and south are outside city limits. A portion of the properties to the west were zoned to agricultural and/or open space district AO on November 1991, and remaining portion is zoned single-family residential district R1. The property is generally designated for industrial use in the land use plan. The limited industrial district LI is intended for industrial parks and larger, cleaner types of industries. The manufacturing uses should be conducted within a totally enclosed building. Any activities conducted outside should be screened and buffered, and no external effects such as excessive noise or odor should extend beyond the property lines. The sites for such use are typically a minimum of 2 acres and an average 5 to 10 acres with a significant amount of land dedicated to landscaping. 14 letters were mailed out to the surrounding property owners on March 24, 2023, and a legal notice was published in the Advance News Journal on March 22nd, 2023. Staff received no response to the letters or to the legal notice. Development Services is recommending approval of the request to rezone from Agricultural and/or Open Space District AO to Limited Industrial District LI, as the property meets area requirements and has adequate ingress and egress. If approved, the owner must comply with all city ordinances and city department requirements. This item will go before the City Commission meeting of April 17, 2023 at 4 p.m. And we do not have representation.
Okay, this item requires a public hearing. Anybody signed up to speak on this item?
No one in the affected area, Mr.
Okay, we'll
Chairman.
close the public hearing, open up the board. Item for board discussion. Questions? None? Okay, we'll close the board discussion, open up the floor for a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I
Yes,
make a
sir.
motion to approve the change of zone.
Second.
Second, Charlie, okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the motion carries.
Item number 2, Ao Yaji Development LLC representing ASAS Echo LLC owners has filed with the Planning and Zoning Commission a request for a change of zone from agricultural and/or open space district AO to general business district C in order to develop and construct a commercial plaza. The subject site is located on the east side of North Jackson Road, approximately 675 feet north of West Nolana Loop, and has a physical address of 4800 North Jackson Road. The property is legally described as being 6.987 acres, more or less, out of Lot 7, Block 4, AJ McCall subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property fronts North Jackson Road, a 120-foot principal arterial that with a posted speed limit of 40 to 55 miles per hour as identified in the City of Pharr's thoroughfare plan. The property is currently zoned agricultural and/or open space district AO. The property to the north was rezoned from agricultural and/or open space district AO to general business district C on April 1st, 2008. The property to the east was zoned agricultural and/or open space district AO on September 4th, 1990 upon annexation to the City of Pharr. The property to the south was rezoned from agricultural and/or open space district AO to general business district C on June 7, 2011. The city limits lie to the west side of the property. There have been no other zoning requests within the vicinity of the subject property since that time. The property is generally designated for commercial use in the land use plan. The general business district C is established to provide adequate space and site diversification for most types of commercial development in the City of Pharr. Larger shopping centers and more existing commercial strips along major arterials would be included in this district. The noise, traffic, litter, late night hours, and possible blighting influences require adequate buffering from residential areas, and the traffic from such uses shall not pass through residential areas except on arterials or major collectors. 3 letters were mailed out to the surrounding property owners on March 24, 2023, and a legal notice was published in the Advance News Journal on March 22nd, 2023. Staff received no response to the letters or to the legal notice. Development Services is recommending approval of the request to rezone from agriculture and/or open space district AO to general business district C, as the property meets area requirements and has adequate ingress and egress. If approved, owner must comply with all city ordinances and city department requirements. This item will go before the City Commission meeting of April 17, 2023 at 4 p.m. And we do have representation.
The applicant have any comments?
Mr. Yaji, would you have anything to say to the board? You're good? Okay. No, sir, no comments.
No. Okay, this item requires a public hearing. Is there anybody signed up to speak on this item that lives in the affected area?
No one in the affected area, sir, has signed
Okay,
up to
we'll
speak.
close the public hearing, open up the item to board discussion.
I just have one question on the buffer not being required right now because there's no adjacent residential. Is that correct?
Correct. There's no residential uses or zones abutting right now. If a residential were to come after the fact,
Right.
the residential property would be required to put the
They would
buffer
be the ones
since
that
the
would
commercial is already existing. Yes, sir.
Perfect. Thank you.
Future use is retail or office?
So this is the site plan that we just attached there, and they're proposing about 3 lots, mainly for medical and retail purposes.
Sounds good.
Okay, we close the board discussion, open up the floor for motion.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve the changes zone.
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the motion carries.
Thank you.
Good evening, Commissioners. For the record, my name is Heriberto Martinez, Planner 2 for the City of Pharr. Tonight, we'll only have one item for your recommendation. Applicant Meldon Hunt Inc., representing Jaime Lopez, manager for the Trails on Jackson LLC, a Texas limited liability company, is requesting preliminary plat approval of the proposed vacate of Brothers Commerce Center subdivision and plat of the Trails on Jackson subdivision. The property is legally described as being a 8.176 acres, being all of lots 1 through 28 and all of Brothers Mora Drive, right away within Brothers Commerce Center subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property is located within the 4900 block of North Jackson Road. The property is currently zoned General Business District C. The adjacent zones are General Business District C and Agriculture Open Space District AO to the north, and Agriculture Open Space District AO to the east and south, and city limits lie to the west. The property is designated for commercial, multifamily, and public, semi-public use in the land use plan. Property proposed use, apartments, variances, not requested. Development Services recommends preliminary plat approval of the proposed vacate of Brothers Commerce Center subdivision and plat of the Trails on Jackson subdivision, subject to the following conditions set before you. Also, one of the conditions they need to meet, it will be the rezoning shall be approved prior to the final plat approval.
Okay, this item does not require public hearing, so we'll go ahead and open up the item to board discussion. Questions? None? Okay, we'll close the board discussion, open up the floor for a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll
Second.
second.
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the motion carries.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. Okay, there's only one item left, adjournment.
Mr. Chairman,
Staff.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We are adjourned. 6:14.